covering 70% of the Earth's surface and making up over 60% of your body. Water is the most fundamental molecule to life on Earth. But what makes water so special? To find out, we have to zoom into water at the molecular level, where we find H2O, two hydrogen molecules bonded to an oxygen molecule. Remember, bonds are formed when atoms share electrons. What makes this molecule so special is that the oxygen in water has a much greater pull on the electrons than the hydrogen. We say the oxygen is more electronegative, and thus they form a polar molecule. Just like a magnet, water is able to attract positive and negative ions. This happens every time you put a block of salt in water. The molecules will slowly rip the ions apart. The negative ions are surrounded by the positive charges, and the positives surrounded by the negative charges, causing them to disappear into solution. And this happens with large charged molecules too, ones that are vital for life. Other polar molecules, like glucose, also dissolve in water. In fact, most charged or polar molecules will dissolve in water, making it the universal solvent. On the contrary, nonpolar molecules like these hydrocarbons do not have differences in their electron pools, and are therefore not attracted to water, but are repelled, causing them to clump and not dissolve. What happens when we add these two effects together, and we combine a polar head with a nonpolar body? The polar heads will be attracted to the water, whereas the nonpolar bodies will try and repel from the water. Furthermore, when we increase the length and hydrophobicity of the tails, we can create bilayers, which can separate one set of aqueous reactions from another. Bilayers form the membrane of life and are fundamental because they allow for selective entry in and out of the cell, whilst allowing all those chemical reactions to take place inside of the cell. Though all of these reactions are allowed by water, the most fundamental molecule of life, we don't get any life as we know it without carbon, which we will cover next time.